Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. I'm really happy you are here, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your Libra Tarot reading, your Libra Love Tarot. Libra Love Reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Libra Love Messages. Channeled love messages from your person, from their higher self. This is your Libra Love Reading, and we're looking at their feelings. Their feelings for you, their intentions, their next steps, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, Libra, distance, or a no contact situation, this message is meant to bring clarity. Let's take a look at the energies coming in. It's the Six of Wands and stillness. So it's kind of like this, though. The stillness energy. Look, there is a wild cat here getting ready to pounce. It has this energy of getting out of that. So making some kind of move. Six of Wands energy, Libra. Somebody wants to get your attention. Like somebody has something to say to you that you want to hear, that maybe has taken them a while to say it for numerous reasons, which are going to be really specific to you. But this energy around movement, the wands, and that six connecting me to the six major arcana, the Lover's card, clearly around this relationship. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. I don't know if I thanked you yet. This reading is timeless. Trust the timing. So, yeah, what have been or what are the obstacles there? Because this energy of like pouncing, like getting out of the stillness is pretty strong. So if they've been quiet or pulling back, there's emotional distance. There is a no contact situation, or there has been silence, navigating silence. Something is moving here. Okay, Nine of Cups and Justice. Wish fulfillment energy here, and the Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. Justice. Libra, this is your energy. Somebody coming in here to make things right. Is somebody coming in here to tell some truth. Justice is connected to the heart chakra. And this is your energy, Libra, and Venus, which is your ruling planet, the planet of love and beauty and around relationships. The yin-yang energy here in Justice, a balanced connection, a balanced energy. So somebody coming here with some truth, making something right. And that's the thing, it's already been pretty strong for me that what this person has to say to you, you're going to want to hear. It's good news, you could say. And this Nine of Cups energy is a really strong validation for me with that. That energy of things coming to fruition, fulfillment, attainment, like what is coming in. That's around the communication, exactly what is going to be really specific, of course, to you. Let me just move the energy a little more and let's dig in. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Libra. Please show us the cards, Aho. The World card is here, Libra. Yeah. Okay, it is. Making it right. Apologizing, Ten of Swords in reverse. Moving here into your first placement. Sun in Gemini. And that's putting the Sun in reverse. And that's a temporary energy. It doesn't stay there. This is an apology. There's some truth. What exactly is it around? I think you probably know, and we're going to dig in further. What has been going on here? Because it's in reverse. And that is, this is a new cycle, possibility for a new beginning. somebody is asking for forgiveness. But again, what is that around? It's pretty specific for you, but we're going to keep digging in here. The World card. Yeah, it's Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. This is an energy of completion. The last major arcana before moving into the Fool, into a new beginning. This is kind of where things are now. It's like getting out of this cycle. And this is Saturn energy, which can definitely slow some things down, obstacles. You need to persevere, and, it's life. This is where we all are. But this is kind of where we are now, here in this energy of completing this cycle and moving into the Fool. So completing the picture also between the two of you. And are there some life-changing decisions here around location, distance, moves made? Again, because some of what this person wants to say to you that is something you want to hear is clearly an apology. So this is a validation for me that you're either navigating silence, distance, emotional distance, a no contact situation, or a no contact, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Wow, that's pretty validating. Again, whether it's silence or this is someone you're not talking to at all, Three of Swords is in the partnership placement. That's your energy, Libra. And it's Saturn energy. It's right here with the challenging energy of the World card. And look, stillness came back in the upright, right below the World card. Really strong validation of where things are now, that it is definitely, there is navigating a silence energy or distance, no contact. I mean, it's just clear. Look at this. What went on, what has been going on that got things here, because there's an apology attached to that Three of Swords. The stillness, again, the pause, taking a break, not talking, no contact, no communication. This cycle is ending. And Six of Cups is here, okay. And it's been really clear that how they're coming in or what they have to say is something you really want to hear. This is an apology that maybe you never thought would come or you gave up on getting. The Six of Cups is here. You're on this person's mind, obviously. So whether there's a major pause and you're nearby them or you're not, it's long distance. There's a no contact, no communication. The Six of Cups is here. And it's a validation for me, for a lot of you, that you've known each other for a long time. Like there's some history with them. Now, how far back that goes, if we're going way far back, is again really specific to you. But it's a validation for me of some history. And this person is in this nostalgic energy. And this is reuniting energy with that person. It's really clear. And what there is here, there is an apology here. Here, Three of Wands in reverse, as you can see, where their energy is really strong. What are the reasons for that? Again, it's really specific for you, but it's also really clear that the delay is pretty long around it. And the other thing is whether there still is, or whether there was, or there still is a weight around this person, it's kind of for bigger stuff, like to make a choice, make a move. Could be literal when I say move here in the World card. This could for sure be around traveling toward you, or even relocation, or big life-changing decisions in that World card that involve other people, places, things, jobs. Changing of a life situation kind of energy. Because that's also connecting here. And like that not having happened up to this point. Like this is why things are where they are. I was about to say too, it's interesting. And you're watching the Tarot Closet reading, by the way. Just a reminder. I wanted to say to you, and there's a lot of messages coming in around the threes here. You know, with the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, the World card coming into a 3, and now the Three of Cups. It's an energy around things sort of changing. And anything is possible kind of energy. And, you know, 33, a master number here. A master number here and here. And the Three of Cups as well. So that's the thing. Look, it's here with the Three of Cups in the upright. Mercury energy, the communication, is not just connected, not just catty corner, but connected here to our Three of Wands in reverse. This delay and this communication is coming together, which does include this apology. So whether it was like shelved or put a pin in it and it's been a long time and it's really surprising you, or you're actively waiting and around each other, again, is really specific. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, and it's not worked out. And look what else it's connected to. So we also have the Four of Cups here. And that's exactly the energy. It's like unexpected of how this person is coming in. You know, like it might surprise you kind of energy. Look at our Four of Cups today. Look how prominent the Two Cups are at the top. And then the other two, it's almost, there's a mirage. It's almost like an illusion, right? Into that Four of Cups. It has that energy of, like, you see, and it's like the Two of Cups, the feelings that are here, and then we're looking at the Four of Cups. And this can have an apathetic energy to it because clearly there's stuff that's been going on in this connection. For some of you, it's been paused or stopped for a while. And look at the clams below. They're both closed. Really, just what are they? What is that saying? Clamming up? Open up? They're all clammed up, like quiet, you know? And there are pearls in there. They can take a grain of sand and turn it into a pearl. So the possibilities around this conversation, you know, there's a new cycle here for sure, but nobody's talking, or it's not, you know, again, there's a distance around it, again, or no contact. It's pretty clear. But there's an apathetic energy of, I want to talk, but, and it is a kind of coming out of nowhere type of energy. I just caught the camera. That's what it does. Anyway, caught the camera, so you didn't miss anything. Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I want to get this in, and then I want to talk about the Hermit. Okay, that's not surprising at all, because that is where this energy is. Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups. It's pretty emotional. And this energy of what's coming in here, like this person, what they have to say, also with that Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands, like what you've been wanting to hear. It is a pretty emotional conversation coming up here. There's an emotional apology. There is love between you. And it's interesting because, again, that Two of Cups energy was really standing out to me here in the Four of Cups today. Yeah. And then here is the Two of Cups. This message is coming through very strongly for the Tarot Closet community today. The love between you is here. It's really clear. And I want to validate that energy connecting with the Three of Wands in reverse and the Three of Cups on the other side. That if this is something you wanted to know, if you've been waiting for this person to say it or show it, or you were waiting, or just now hearing this message today, I just want to tell you that it is here. The feelings are like you still love each other. You love each other, you know? It's also right in between the Minor Arcana energy and our Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the World card on the other end, the overall energy, Major Arcana. So how this cycle is ending and things being worked out, because it's just really clear here that they haven't been, between two people who still love each other, but there is a stillness, the quietness, you know, for some of you, that the complete not talking at all. The Four of Pentacles is right in between that Three of Swords and also the Six of Cups. And that Four of Pentacles energy around the long-term energy is also a validation here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. And look, also ingenuity, that in reverse. That this is a big, whatever's going on here in this Four of Pentacles, which they're trying to work out, that has played a part in this connection, that's what it is. Whether it's money, distance, I feel like it's something within this World card energy. The Page of Wands in reverse with ingenuity in reverse and the Three of Swords is a validation that too much time has passed in terms of, yeah, whatever's been going on. Because that Page of Wands in reverse energy for me is just sort of like a struggling energy. It can be immature. And look what it is today. It's a bird, which is a messenger for me. And it's on the wand, the movement. And that page energy, generally like, this is what I'm going to do. But it's just like not doing that. And even ingenuity in reverse, like you can see trying to get something out of this tree trunk with a stick, like trying to find a way. And this reversal energy is connected to stillness. So it's just a really strong validation for me. Oh, Nine of Cups is back now in reverse. Yeah. Whoa. The bottom of the deck. Okay. So this is really validating. I want to talk about the Ace of Cups, but look, the Four of Swords is here. Jupiter and Libra. It's your energy, Libra. There's a frog in here, you know, and we can connect that to Prince, Princess, let's say. But what it is really clear for, what's really clear for me is that's the energy that we're in. It's sort of like the pause or the break or the no contact, no communication. It's where you go when you get out of the Three of Swords. There's a renewal kind of energy in here. And what I do like about that too, it does connect with the Ten of Swords in reverse around the healing. And it's also connecting, look directly here with the Hermit, which is also that energy of solitude and getting clarity. And so that's a validation of where things are, I would say, separately between the two of you and also for you. I think that what this person has to say, it does feel kind of make or break. Because there's a lot of giving this a lot of thought about this person from your past, whether it's recent or you're around them or we're talking really far back. Six of Cups, the Hermit, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse, the healing energy around that. So there's a lot of healing energy around this in terms of where you're at. So this person, like, that you love, it's just clear for me that there's still love here, but still, this person who is kind of amping up, revving up the engine, you could say, to contact you or to break the silence is definitely here. And it's understandable that it might be a little bit jarring because there is that energy that nothing really has been worked out here. And I want to validate, if you can see them, Libra, that they are going to be at that gathering or that party or whatever that would be possibly. It could also be like around a concert, maybe even somebody here, like an art exhibit or a concert, that sort of thing. It's really specific to you, of course, if you can see them, but yeah, things are not worked out. So everybody's sort of quiet, I feel like, and it might be a little bit emotionally intense to begin with because everybody's clammed up here. So our Nine of Cups came in and now it's back in reverse. And that's a really strong validation for me, connecting with the energy here around just the amount of time that it's taking or the time that's passed. Also a validation of possibly some money stuff, but something around this World card, whether it's a job or money, person, place, or thing, that has played a really big part. The Moon is here. Like, what has been hidden? Well, I'm going to tell you what. It's right here connecting to the Two of Cups. The Moon, major arcana energy. The Moon is ruling the tide, the water, the emotions, the subconscious energy. What somebody's been hiding, I'll tell you, is really clear. Look, even just the clammed up, maybe even both of you, like a sort of a standstill, navigating a silence. There is hurt here. But underneath all of this is just really clear that the Moon connecting right here to the Two of Cups is that you love each other. The pulling away energy here in the Eight of Cups is also really clear around this person. Look, here with the stillness. Eight of Cups, again, in the upright energy, here's this pulling away energy. And then you have the Nine of Cups here as well, but then that's in reverse. Yeah, so things have not been worked out. This is somebody who has been emotionally, I feel like, unavailable. There's an emotional distance between the two of you for sure. Navigating emotional distance. Again, whether we're in a no contact situation, for a lot of you, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. They've been quiet, pulling back. The silence is just really super clear. And I also want to validate that energy of life-changing decisions, of thinking about next steps around you, and around the two of you. It really feels like a very emotional conversation. This person here broke promises. Knight of Cups energy, reverse. The Hanged Man. This is around timing. It's also in reverse. So indecision, uncertainty, some power struggles emotionally feel pretty strong to me. And I do want to validate the indecision that's here does connect to the World card, life-changing decisions. And it's clear that it could be connecting to this Two of Cups in the way of somebody being afraid to make major life changes, like, again, moving, relocating, or next level even with marriage. Revealing the feelings here. The last two are really telling for me. It's the Hierophant in reverse and the Magician. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. The Hierophant in reverse energy is really strong around breaking free from some kind of maybe patterns around, I want to just, something's pulling me to the Ace of Cups. Yeah, around, for example, if somebody wanted to move in, but somebody else would say, well, I would want to be married first. It's that kind of energy. It's Divine Masculine energy, by the way. Obviously, the major arcana energy around the Hierophant. It's like finding a way to solve those issues, to meet in the middle, because we could also be looking at, especially with the World card, if there's a distance perhaps, but cultural, religious differences. Other people have expectations, And when I talk about a third party energy, which is definitely, it could be the case here, it's not just about people. It can be, romantic or otherwise, but it can also be around location, money, jobs. And this is like solving that issue. And I was drawn to the Ace of Cups because, first of all, it's really clear there's a lot of emotional energy between you. Secondly, there is some kind of strong correlation or connection to marriage, whether it's on somebody's side or it's around the two of you. It's both. It's here in the Two of Cups. It comes in the World card, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. So that is strong. But I want to validate it's also just about, the complications around the relationship in general. So that's not necessarily going to be marriage. It could be a lot of things. But that energy is here. The feelings are completely clear. The cup is overflowing here in our Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Six of Cups. Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Nine of Cups came in the upright, and now it's in reverse. There's a lot of emotional energy that is here, Libra, around you and this person and around whatever's going on. The Hierophant in reverse is really connecting me to the World card. And that this is the end of this cycle. It's completion. What are the obstacles that are here? Is it distance? Is it somebody's fear of major commitment, whatever level that may be? Is it around not being able to agree on something? Are other people involved? Because this is the cycle that we're in. It's like getting out of it. It's completing that cycle and moving to the full. It's like a clean slate energy as well. The Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Magician here, coming in the upright, as above, so below energy around our Magician, making things happen, literally manifesting, making wishes come true energy. The Magician is specifically connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, and moving into the throat chakra I speak. Here, Four of Cups. So there's definitely a conversation, and I have to say it feels very emotional, and I also feel like it could go either way. It's clear that there is love here, but it's clear that there's a break or a silence that's going on. Yeah, I mean, that's just not even a question for me. But there is also that energy, which I feel like you know where you're at, around you of, perhaps, being in that middle road. I feel like it's like a crossroad of not waiting anymore. Maybe you even aren't already. What is clear is that there is still a connection here and that you love each other, and there's a lot of unresolved emotional energy, and things are not really resolved between the two of you. So running into each other, or this person actively showing up for something, sending a message, making a call, is definitely like a triggering kind of energy. Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. The bottom of the deck. Yeah, look, unexpected visitors. I tell you what, it's just really strong around. So the timing around this, it's just like, whew, unexpected, quite literally showing up at something if you can see each other, making the call, sending the message. There is an apology in it. This is somebody who did break promises, who has been selfish, I gotta say. So there is like an arm crossing kind of energy. That's really strong. Even here in our 5, connecting to the change around that. And the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, the communication. Oh, wow. Look where it went to. So details, information. It's here with the moon. What's been hidden there? It's connected to the Two of Cups. This energy around reflecting, assessing the situation, what's coming in, the information. Look what it is when you turn it upside down. Look what the magnifying glass is highlighting. Can you see that? Focus. Hello. I'm telling the camera to focus, and it said, you know what? Because of that, I'm going to turn off. turns off at a certain point, and I don't know why. I just not always paying attention. Anyway, you didn't miss anything. Look. Clarity. It's clarity. Unexpected visitors. Clarity. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. What's in that moon? There is an apology that's here. You might, really, it's unexpected. So you are either not expecting to see them or to hear from them if you're just not talking at all. Or for them to break the silence the way that they will. Should you just be navigating a silence here, whether it's across the street, town, city, state, country, the world. Information coming in. Details. Field of Dreams. It's another 3. Timing. Communication. Expressive energy, you know, beginning, middle, end, life, death, rebirth, you could say, getting out of the Hangman finally, because it really is a strong period of uncertainty kind of energy here, specifically in reverse. Yeah, somebody has been kind of selfish, I gotta say. This Field of Dreams is connecting me with also that 9 of Cups coming in the upright when your reading began. Like it's leading up to the moon here, which is a pretty strong energy today, connected to what's being hidden, 2 of Cups, the information that you're getting here, but also coming in. So it's connecting to the 6 of Cups, so opening up the possibilities. Wow. Stuck in the mud, dry desert. This is so validating of where things are, yet look, wide open. Of where they could go, together or apart. A new cycle here for you, whatever the case is, Libra. Things to look at as well. Obviously, details, information, getting clarity connected directly to the moon. Stuck in the mud, an elephant, just on a side note, is a Taurus, and that's the earth energy connected to commitment and the grounding. And the thing about the elephant is they're pretty strong, so they're going to get out of here. But this is really validating where things are. And that 6 connecting me again with the 6 major arcana and the Lover's card. The stuck energy that's going on here, but also even between the 2 of you of making a decision. Because you still love each other. You love each other. And the other thing, it does connect with this person here. Look, dry desert and stuck. Leading up to the 4 of Swords, because elephants have a really strong emotional memory. You know, there's a messenger on here too. Look, there's a little bird, but it's looking this way. So it's definitely, like, there's a lot of emotional energy here. There's a lot of just, I don't know, pent up is the word that I want to use. But yeah, I mean, the dry desert, it's like lacking in water. Somebody here is reflecting. And that 4, that energy of manifesting, and also the 4 areas of support and stability. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So everything here clearly has not been lining up. There's a lot of reflecting going on about what has happened in the past and where things are and the possibilities with new information, what that means. The wide open. I hear that song, the Dixie Chicks, Wide Open Spaces. Yeah, it's just like roaring in my head. And again, look, there's the 6 again. Connected to the 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. Connected to healing and restoring harmony. Look, somebody here is leaning back into the sky. Wide open, the possibilities. Here, look at the imagining here, getting out of the stuck energy, dry desert, reflecting, and then this healing energy with this information, this conversation. So whether this is for you and your conversation within yourself, higher self energy, you could say, an ego, like having that conversation. And I want to say not just and or, because around this person, with all this information in this new cycle, it really is like is this reconciliation or resolution should you still be not completely apart, some of you are, or closure. It is kind of a make or break energy for me. This message is coming through very strongly today for the Tarot Closet community. We're going to bring in some channeled, that's too many, love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, Libra. Bottom of the deck. I feel so guilty. What is that about? You know, obviously there's stuff going on. Emotional. This has been a really key word here in your reading today. It has been. There's a lot of unresolved emotions. There's a lot of emotions that need to come out and be worked through, both alone, together, processed. That's what I wanted to say. That's the word, processed. And this emotional energy connecting to what happened and just how this person is coming back into your energy or your life, or just breaking the silence from whatever distance is going on. I am ashamed of the way I handle things. I feel so guilty. Yeah, you know, it's here with the dry desert. So that's also, it's not about gender. It's also that energy of reflecting on that in this quiet period, distance, whatever is going on. Are you thinking of me as I say that? I want to be honest. The other thing about the magician is, you know, the magician has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. And yeah, can alchemize. And that's also connected to the healing energy. Right here connected to unexpected visitors, the Four of Cups, the moon, what's being revealed, details. I made a bad decision. It's right here with I am ashamed of the way I handle things. I will always love you, Libra. Details, look, Two of Cups, the moon. Okay, so if you wanted to know that, that's why you're here today. I just want to validate that yes, they do love you. Yeah, look what's coming here with it. I have a confession to make, actually. It's going here with emotional and details. I want to be honest. I will always love you. That feels really emotional. Do you miss me? And I have not let you go. So whatever this distance or no contact situation is, no contact, no communication, and/or in separation, this is somebody who still loves you, who clearly has regret for bad decisions, who's missing you, who is going to just kind of appear in some way with communication, whether you can see each other or it's around messages. It's definitely not over kind of energy. It's not resolved. There is no resolution, I feel like, or closure, should that be where it heads. Only you can say. Thank you for watching me here at the Tarot Closet, Libra. This is your Libra message today. Libra Love Tarot. Libra Love Reading. Trust the timing of this reading, Libra. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.